Ladies and gentlemen, I'm privileged to introduce to you the valedictorian for the class of 2014. He is ranked first in the class with a cumulative GPA of 102.6523. He is the son of Bruce and Susan Stutzman. He is from Dalton and will be attending Penn State Worthington next fall, where he'll be studying engineering. Lackawanna Trail's 2014 valedictorian is Christopher Brian Stutzman.
Welcome school board members, Superintendent Rakowskis, Principal Dr. Murphy, teachers, fellow students, parents, and friends. I would first of all like to thank my parents for all they have done for me and all of their help with my homework and fellow graduates. We have finally made it to graduation. This has been part of a long 13-year process, and during these years, many things have changed and we have had many things to look forward to. Looking through the gathering of graduates, I see many people who have been here for the last 13 years and some faces that have shown up along the way. Looking through our kindergarten pictures and yearbooks, approximately 60% of the graduates you see sitting here have been together for the last 13 years. This got me to thinking, over the years, we have all gone through many changes and have many things to look forward to in the future. For most of us, the first major change we had to endure was the first day of kindergarten, when we all met each other for the first time. We left our houses that we knew so well, and our parents, to go to this big new building where everything we knew changed. At first, we thought this was daunting and wished we could be back at home, but soon we realized we could have fun meeting all the other students. We began to look forward to seeing how easy it would be at school in kindergarten. We could color, we could play with our new friends, we could meet the other students, and we could sing songs. Soon, we realized that this would all change when we made it to first and second grade. We left the easy, simple world of kindergarten and began to actually learn more difficult skills instead of social skills. At this point, we began to like to learn and began to look forward to learning new topics. We continued this for a while, and then in about fourth grade, we had our next biggest change, the introduction of tests. We were used to doing crafts and worksheets, but then we had these big scary things called tests to worry about. Soon we began to adapt to taking tests though. We began to look forward to our next biggest leap, going upstairs in the elementary school. In the lower grades, we had to stay downstairs, but when we got to 5th grade, we finally could go upstairs, where some of the classrooms even had air conditioning. The tests and the material began to get harder with this change though. Soon in 6th grade, we realized there was more in our future. We would be able to go to the high school next year, where we could make any of our decisions. Once we made it to high school, we realized that a lot had changed. We could look forward to being able to walk the halls without a teacher, and we could actually choose what classes we wanted to take. Included with these privileges, though, was the change that we needed to get to class on time, and we had to take midterms and finals, which none of us really hoped for. We began to look forward to becoming freshmen so we could be considered part of the high school where we had an even bigger choice of classes. As time went by, we looked forward to getting out early when there was even just a single snowflake in the air, and to convincing as many 7th graders as possible that there's a pool under the scary gym floor. We also looked forward to becoming seniors, where we could be the big kids in the school and make all of our choices. Next, though, we had to find out what we wanted to do with our futures. For most of us, this was something to look forward to. We could finally choose what we wanted to do and where we wanted to go. So here we are as seniors. This may be our last change together, but it's certainly not our last change in our lives. We have gone through many changes, so now we look to our biggest change. At this point, we look to the future with uncertainty. We wonder whether what we think is right will actually be right, and whether our future plans will fit us right, whether it is at college, in the military, in vocational school, or in the workforce. We can remember the words of Steve Jobs, though, in our future. He was quoted as saying, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to do what you love. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. So if in your future you find that what you're doing is not working out, change it and keep trying until you find what you love. Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher. Very well done, and congratulations.